guys, welcome to today's vlog. So the kids are at school today and I've been in a bit of a funky mood lately. Been feeling quite overwhelmed and just not 100% myself. So I've been trying to put some stuff in place to just help my mental state. One of those things is as soon as the kids leave in the morning, I try and make sure that the dishwasher is packed or empty or whatever the state is, but that the sink is empty, the kitchen's clean, there's a load of laundry in, and I walk through each room and just kind of do a little pickup, and that's really been helping just not to feel so overwhelmed. Other thing that I really want to do, we have so much home decor stuff that I haven't even unpacked from when we moved. And I say so much, I actually don't know how much it is because it's all like packed away in different rooms. Some of it's in the garage, some of it's in cupboards. So I thought I would pull that all out today and see what we can find. I do have some projects coming up, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to go through everything and take stock of what I have. A lot of it I didn't really think I would need to put up right away, so I just packed it away. And I also wanted to get a feel for the space and see how we were going to lay things out before I made any decisions. And then a few months after we moved, COVID hit and the kids were all home and it was just too much. So yeah, I didn't get around to doing as much as I'd hoped and putting up all our art and stuff. So there are some bare spots in the house, so I thought that this was a good chance to fix that and see what we have. So anyway, that is the plan for today. I'm gonna set you guys up on a tripod and let's go. Let's see what we can find. Tested this lamp and it doesn't work. I bought this years ago when we lived in Cape Town the first time and I loved it. I literally drove like an hour to buy it. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix it. Next thing is these two candlesticks. The only reason I'm not a big fan of them because they're exactly the same height, so there's no, like, if you put them next to each other on the table, it doesn't create a lot of variation. And I actually don't use a lot of silver anymore in our home. I don't know about these. Maybe I'll keep them. The reason I've kept them is because they were a gift from my husband and I thought I could always pass them on one day to the kids or something, and they don't take up a lot of space, so that's the reason I kept them. This is actually a new addition, but the girls got this at a second-hand like market thing, I think. They love it. I don't. See, maybe I'll put it behind their door or something for like hanging their gowns on or something like that. So, and then this hook is from the girls' room when we lived in Joburg. I'm thinking about using this as a part of a project that I'm going to be doing in my husband's office. so that he can hang up like his laptop bag and like a jacket or something. And this is pink, so obviously I would need to paint it. Okay, I just needed to open the window. It is quite hot today. The next thing is this fruit basket. I kept it because I thought I could always reuse it for something. I thought it could be used for a DIY project, either for a pendant, or I thought of using it as a shelf on a wall, because I could just put a nail through the wall and then like clip it on, and it could be cute to like have something inside in the kids' room. So that was idea number one. Then this one is also a fairly new addition. Again, I've got a plan for this, so we'll see if I eventually bring that to life. I don't actually know what this is. Well, I know what this is, but I don't know what this pile of stuff is. Is this Ezra? I think this is Ezra's hands and feet. It would help if we had labeled this. Or is it Eden? I don't know. This is one of our child's hand and footprints. I probably should have labeled this. What is this? So I made this little calendar last year. It's just a simple frame. It's got the clips and stuff and a piece of glass. And the plan was to print out a sheet that I could just put in the frame and then use a whiteboard marker. Oh, this is special. I forgot about this. This was the first flower that Hannah and I pressed together, so I showed her how flower pressing works. And then I decided to frame it because it was nice and sentimental, and it actually is really beautiful. I'll keep that. This frame was actually from Hannah's nursery. So this is like 7 years old, 6 years old. And I designed this. It says, "You're our little adventure." And it's got a little hot air balloon, which is really cute. My friend Kelly is a photographer, and she shot this in Namibia. And so I got that framed. When I saw this, I just love the shadows and the light, and yeah, it's beautiful. So I must put that back up somewhere, find a spot for it. Okay, let me do these smaller things here. Before we left, Joburg went to a mom and baby expo, and I got given a few little freebies. It's a little wall hook and it's a little cloud, which is so cute. So I need to put that up, but it's very, very cute. I love it. The other thing I got at that expo was these wall decals. So that are the Monstera leaf. You literally just peel them off and stick them on the wall. I must figure out where I'm going to put these, maybe in this room, which is the office, playroom, everything. They're very cute. And I love delicious monsters. So, and this painting was done by one of our friends in Joburg when we just moved from Cape Town, and now we've moved back to Cape Town, so it's kind of poetic, I guess. And this was a piece that I actually DIY'd in Joburg, and it used to go in our stairwell. And this was very much like the color vibe that I wanted to go for. It's not necessarily anymore. For a first attempt and for a complete novice, I think it's not too bad. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or where it will go. And this and all of this is a pegboard. So you kind of just put these things wherever. So there's all these different shelves. So I need to make a plan to put this up soon because I love it. And then the last few things, my mom bought it for us when we just gotten married. My style has changed a bit, so I just packed it away when we moved, and I haven't really made a spot for it. Maybe it will also go in Dave's office. We'll see what he thinks. I know he likes it, so maybe it will fit there. And then the last piece is this painting. It's a picture that I took when we went to Bali, off the little island of Nusa Limbagan. And we went to this little restaurant on the beach, and we actually swam out here off like a drop off, and we were diving with tropical fish and coral, and it was just amazing. One of the best memories ever. So yeah, I had this painted to remember that and as a gift for Dave. And even though it is like bright and bold and not really the style that I would put in our home, I think I can definitely make a space for it. So probably in Dave's office. So we'll see. He's got a lot of blue in his office, so when we do the makeover, I'll see what pieces are going to fit in, but that's going to be very cool. So I think that's it. I honestly thought there was more. I know there's a poster. I don't know where it is. Okay, so I found some more stuff. So this, basically my parents found it in the basement at their church. I fell in love with it. It has traveled around the country trying to get to us. We had it in Joburg, but in Joburg our house had drywalling and we didn't want to hang it up because it is really heavy. So we still haven't hung it up because we're still trying to figure out how we're going to do that. So yeah, as soon as I figure out how to do that, I want to put little shelves in and use it in the girls' room for their little like dolls and Sylvanian family and all of that. So in this piece I got at a flea market a few months ago and I just haven't done anything with it. I think it was a spur of the moment decision that I'm probably regretting. I think it was 25 Rand. The frame is damaged. I don't think I will be keeping it. In this bag there's a weaving that I did last year during lockdown, when we were in hard lockdown. I really love it, so I think I may have to put that up here in the playroom or something. I will keep that. This is the little gold mirror that I did for the girls' room, and then I never ended up putting it up, but there is a spot now that I'm thinking of that I can put that in. So, and then this was from, again, these are from Hannah's nursery, and it says read. Why did I? Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure out, I'm like, why did I have the word read in a baby's nursery? But it used to say dream. and then I just changed it as she got older. Now it says read. Yeah, I think I'll probably repurpose these and paint them and use them in the playroom or something. So this was another photo from Bali. So this is also on the little island that we visited, and this was at a place called Devil's Tears, and water basically rushes in and it's amazing. But there's Dave sitting like right on the edge of the pool. That was a really cool memory. As you can tell, there's a theme here that we loved our Bali holiday. So this has been in here for like over a year. It's this beautiful brass, like antique vintage frame that I bought at a thrift store. And I took it apart to take the artwork out, and I haven't put it back together again because it's like you have to get the screws in the right place and stuff. So until I find something to actually go in the frame, I'm not going to attempt to put it back together. A little frame with a Polaroid in it. We had a gallery wall in our home in Joburg, and that's what all of this is from. That's so funny. These are pictures from our wedding. Again, like the frames, the style that I like has probably changed. And then these were a bunch of postcards. This is Jolly Good, like Hollywood, but it says Jolly Good, and that's Table Mountain. This lady, I just thought it was such a beautiful picture. And then this was a picture that I took sitting on top of Table Mountain. This is one from our wedding. So I should probably frame some of these again. And then the last thing, I think, let's hope I don't discover anything more. This we actually bought when we were visiting, when Dave came to interview for this job, and we were going to move to Cape Town. I went to a vintage second-hand shop and I found this poster and I really liked it, and I haven't taken it out since then. I don't actually know if the colors are... It's a movie, like a French movie poster. The idea is that I'm going to frame this and put it somewhere. But who knows if that will ever happen. I've actually got a big frame in the garage that someone gave to me. It just needs a backing board. So that's the only reason why this hasn't been framed. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the decor stuff that I've got stashed. I need to make a plan to use all of this stuff or donate what I don't want to use or sell it or something. If you have any ideas what I should do with some of this stuff, pop them in the comments down below. Let me know what your favorite piece was. I think there's so many cool things and lots of memories and things that are actually really hard to get rid of. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.